The population of the country is 17,006,045, and its biggest city's population is 1,001,081. A flight from New York to here takes approximately 7 hours without a layover. Amsterdam Airport Schiphol is one of the busiest airports in the world. Since the airport is close to the city center and the country is in a plain geography except Valzerberg Hill, which is 322 meters above the country's altitude, leads to a big problem around the area where the airport was located: noise pollution. The government solved this problem by creating a rugged terrain like this. Situated in West Europe, the Netherlands also has 3 islands located in the Caribbean. These islands are generally called as the Dutch Caribbean. With only 41,865 kilometers square of surface area, this small country holds the title of the second biggest agricultural exporter in the world after the USA. Even though this country is 235 times smaller than the USA, the Netherlands has reserved more than half of its land for agriculture and has been challenging the USA in the race of money-making from agriculture, and they are serving as a model for other countries with their high technology. In the Netherlands, the quality of agriculture is increased constantly by engineers' observations. The principles are never gone beyond. For example, if a farmer wants to grow more than one product as they wish, it will be quite hard for him because engineers are controlling the land rigorously for the suitability of the product, and cooperatives are deciding what to grow on the land. Pesticides, water, cuttings, and all the other controls are explained by cooperative authorities, and farmers comply with these rules accordingly. Pricing of the products is determined by chartered surveyors. Neither recipient nor sellers can have an impact on the prices. There have been many wars on Earth throughout history, but none of them was against water. The Netherlands has been struggling against water from its past to today due to the location of the country, because the land is under the sea level. In this battle against water, Netherlands have drained the swamps and filled the sea. With this maneuver of soil gaining, they have obtained 20% of their lands. One of the best weapons against the water for the country is windmills. These windmills, which make surroundings as if you are in a fairy tale, pumps the water in the places below the sea level with the power of wind and takes an active role in the battle against water by preventing possible floods. The name of the country, Netherlands, means country in the lowland. This is because almost 26% of the country is below sea level. Geographically, the lowest country of Europe, Netherlands' lowest region is Prince Alexander Polder with the 6 meters below sea level. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport is 3 meters below sea level. So words are not enough to describe the importance of the land for the Netherlands because they achieve their soils under very hard conditions. Kids also become acquainted with agriculture from an early age and the importance of the soil introduced to them by their parents. Besides, the kids are sleeping early in summer and winter. Necessary time for every kid to sleep a day is getting calculated, and the teachers are informing parents about these timings. Generally, the kids are sleeping between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. The aim of this method is to make children show their full performance. Established in 1918, Wageningen University in the Netherlands is the #1 in the world in the field of agriculture. The university offers a licensed degree, master's degree, and doctorate in agricultural biology and biotechnology fields, so much so that Dutch dairy cows obtained with the right crossbreeding are among the cows that produce most milk in the world, with an average of 9,000 liters of milk per year. In a competition named World's Cheese Contest, held in the USA in 2012 and attended by 17 countries, Dutch cheese was selected as the best by a jury of 40 people, as in 1996 and 2004. According to information without an accurate source, cheese has been produced in the region where the Netherlands is located since 400 BC, and the Netherlands is the largest cheese exporter in the world after Germany. Another example that minimizes manpower is as such. There are sensors that constantly detect the proportions of water, moisture, minerals under the soil, the temperature of the soil, the activities of certain bacteria, and this system is controlled by an artificial intelligence. If there is a deficiency in water or minerals in any region of the agricultural area, the area is automatically reinforced. If there is a disease in the products, the artificial intelligence also detects this. During harvest time, a few drone expeditions are made and the products are collected. In the Netherlands, it is possible to see self-driving tractors, harvesters, harvesting and spraying drones like this. Besides, technology is in such harmony with agriculture that, for example, Still, some resources under the soil are not equally distributed to the whole land most of the time. In other words, the north side of a field can be warmer than the south side and richer in bacteria, or it can be poorer in terms of some minerals. While people cannot understand this, technological tools can detect this and process accordingly. It's possible to visit the Netherlands, the 18th largest economy in the world, in all seasons. The most important cities are Den Haag, Rotterdam, Eindhoven, Utrecht, Hague, Groningen, and Amsterdam. In some cities, there are night mayors on duty as well as regular mayors. Their job is to organize the nightlife. Transportation in the country is mostly provided by bicycles instead of public transportation and cars. Parents buy their children a bicycle called balance bike, which doesn't have pedals after they learn to walk, and thus children start to use bicycles from a very young age. Almost all children go to school by bicycle. Civil servants, workers, businessmen, and even the Prime Minister of the country use bicycles. Prime Minister Mark Rutte has been seen on his bicycle many times. In fact, in recent years, he even went to meet the king by bicycle. If you go to the Netherlands as a tourist and you do not know how to ride a bicycle, you can apply to the municipality and ask them to give you private lessons free of charge. There are approximately 24 million bicycles in the Netherlands, which has a population of 17 million. Besides, in the Netherlands, there are many canals that are in the UNESCO's World Heritage Site, and approximately 15,000 bicycles are removed from these canals every year, which is called as bicycle fishing in the country. In Amsterdam, 32% of the trips are made by bicycle. The history of the use of bicycles comes from this. The Netherlands faced the oil crisis in 1973, and the government took measures to reduce the use of cars by citizens, and until 1974, it was forbidden to drive on Sundays. As a result, the public turned to bicycles. Later, bicycle paths began to be built and took its current form. In addition, the Netherlands is a country that has broken new ground in cycling. In 2011, a bicycle junction called Hovenring was built and steps were taken to prevent cycling accidents on the main road. In the Netherlands, weed usage is allowed in all the areas where police permits. Since drugs are sold in many cafes, it is forbidden to take people under the age of 18 to certain cafes. You may also see in cafes that the most common snack of this country is French fries served with mayonnaise. The average beer consumption rate per person in the country is about 79.3 liters per year. Unlike other countries, McDonald's in the Netherlands serves beer as well as cola and soda in the beverage choice section. Today, same-sex marriages are legal in many countries in the world, but the Netherlands is the first of these countries. Same-sex marriages have been legal since April 1st, 2001. Although there are bans about throwing garbage on the streets in many countries today, this ban is not applied in most of them. But in the Netherlands, this ban is strictly enforced. The fine for throwing garbage on the street is about 200 euros. The country is very safe and has a low crime rate in general. The prisons are empty, but recently refugees from the Middle East have preferred to take shelter here, and the prisons have become a home for them. The country is so safe that it has played a significant role in international affairs for many years. It is one of the founding members of several major global organizations, including the European Union, the NATO, and the World Trade Organization. Moreover, the city Hague is home to several important international institutions. The International Court of Justice is based in The Hague and is the principal judicial body of the United Nations. It settles legal disputes between states and gives advisory opinions on legal questions referred to it by the authorized UN organs and specialized agencies. Besides, the International Criminal Court is also located in The Hague and is the first permanent international criminal court established to prosecute individuals for the most severe crimes of international concern, including genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. Since 1998, this alarm has been sounding for 1 minute and 26 seconds on the first Monday of every month at 12 p.m. The purpose of this is to check if the alarm is working in case of a possible problem. Since Tramline 8 was used to deport Jews during World War II, number 8 is generally not given to places such as tramlines in Amsterdam. If you are a tenant in the Netherlands, you are given 4 house keys and they are debited on you. When one of these keys is lost, it is not so easy to go to the locksmiths and buy a new one. It can only be given by the court's decision, and a certain fine should be paid. You can only call a locksmith if you only forgot your key at home. According According to the data of the Ministry of Culture in the Netherlands, there are 2,500 houseboats in Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, where the land is very precious, citizens prefer houseboats to avoid renting out a large part of their income and to meet their housing needs. The Dutch are the tallest people on earth. Average height of men is 183 centimeters, and for women it is 170 centimeters. Researchers state that Dutch people in general carry a gene of tall height, and these genes have multiplied due to factors such as welfare, a rich diet, and a healthy lifestyle recently. The Dutch obtained quarter of their land from the sea. By drying up the swamp with windmills, barricading the sea and rivers, they founded the country. There have been many floods in the history of the Netherlands, and many lives were lost while building the water weirs. The capital, Amsterdam, is a city built on 11 million wooden piles, and it has more than 1,500 bridges. Since decreases in the water level in the city can cause the wooden piles to come into contact with the air and end up decaying, the Dutch keep the water level of the city in the same level with windmills and water basins. Although they are very successful on this matter, crooked structures can be seen in the city built on stakes. Some houses are slanted to the front, back, right, or left. The view of these houses describes Amsterdam's struggle against water very well. Since the Netherlands is not an earthquake-prone country, these crooked houses are not posing any threat. Municipalities are taking the necessary measures and strengthening the foundations of the buildings. The Netherlands is a significant player in the global tulip industry, producing millions of tulip bulbs yearly. Dutch tulips are known for their exceptional quality and vibrant colors. Tulips have been essential to Dutch culture and economy for centuries, earning significant economic income. The country even has a National Tulip Day celebration each year in January to mark the start of the tulip season. The Dutch first met the tulip in the 11th century, when the Ottoman Emperor sent their king tulip bulbs as gifts. In summary, the Netherlands is using the technology extremely efficiently in its limited land. This is a nice feature that all countries can take as an example from them. I will be uploading more videos about countries, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sumeyra Cenet was here. See you in the next one. Bye.